Sorry, I just have that song stuck in my head. So I told myself I really wouldn't be making a video on Make Your Mark for quite a while after Chapter 4 came out, because I ended up doing like 3 scripted videos on Chapter 4. And God, that was a lot. It was a whole lot. But here I am making another video. This one's not scripted, so hey, it's gonna be a mess, but that's okay. But I just kind of wanted to just speak my thoughts into the void that is YouTube when you have less than 200 subscribers. And yeah, I guess let's start with Opaline. Opaline's pretty peak in this chapter. I say Opaline is just like, Opaline feels like an actually like a villain this time. She's doing stuff. She's being menacing. She's being charismatic. She's actually just freaking just gonna be dealing some blows. She actually feels like a villain compared to the previous chapters. She didn't really show up in chapter 5, which is fine. And for chapters 1 through 3, she pretty much did nothing. And it wasn't until chapter 4 where she actually started to do something. So I'm glad that Opaline is peak. And as soon as she got peak, she kind of peeked off a cliff because she's basically dead now. I do really like how instead of like redemption, all that kind of stuff or whatever, and they didn't do like a whole like friendship blast beam, Opaline just got consumed by a tree. She's just like trapped in that tree. Like she's just trapped inside of that tree. Also, yeah, spoilers. I'm so sorry if you haven't seen the chapter yet, and I just spoiled you. I'm so sorry. I deeply apologize. Yes, there will be spoilers for all of chapter 6. But yeah, Opaline was pretty cool. Okay, so the Opaline song this chapter, okay. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like the song. Gasp, I know, I'm sorry. I don't like that type of music. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I offended all, like, 5,000 of you. Like, every single person that watches this gosh dang show and enjoys it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? I'm not sorry, actually. I actually hope you got deeply offended by that. But the song, though, like, I will admit, the song fits perfectly for Opaline. Like, just to a T. Like, I cannot imagine Opaline singing any other type of song. And I did really like the beginning instrumental before, you know, like, the actual, like, singing came in. Like, Opaline, singing's great, the freaking lyrics are great. That song was just freaking great. Just not my type of music, you know? I personally did not enjoy it. But the freaking animation, though. The animation was actually popping off. You guys remember Chapter 1? God, I didn't think I'd be praising the animation, like, when Chapter 6 rolls around, am I right, guys? Like, it's just crazy. Like, I just love how menacing it just, oh! If you watch it, if you've seen it, you know what I mean. Just, oh! I just love how she, like, did, like, a little snake movement. Or, I don't know what to call it, but just, oh! I loved that movement, dude. It's freaking awesome. But yeah, that was Opaline. Now, another aspect of the chapter, were the dragons. Yeah, they're dragons, I guess. I have so many questions. Why are there only like 7 of them? Like, seriously though? Why are there only like 7 dragons? Why are none of them standing? Like, I'm probably guessing like, oh, they just, you know, you know, cutting on cost and everything, making just, you can copy and paste model and just be like, hey, let's just change colors, change it up a little bit, you know. So that's why none of them are standing. You know, they're all on fours, but like, why are none of them standing? Now, unfortunately, I did get spoiled on this before I watched the chapter, because I don't know why YouTube just decided, hey, you know, you don't watch MLP Make Your Mark that much, do you? You don't even watch content on YouTube about it, huh? And you stopped watching Tell Your Tale like a lot of months ago. So how about we give you a nice healthy dose of, let's give you a YouTube recommendation that you don't give a freaking crap about. Yes! I love it when YouTube recommends me a video that I do not care about. Love it. But the thumbnail was just like, Spike is back in Generation 5? Oh my god. Yeah, so it kind of spoiled me, you know, so, I would have popped, honestly, though, I would have popped the freak off if I didn't know Spike was already in Generation 5. Like, I would have popped the freak off. I was very concerned. Spike is precious to me. Spike is my boy. He is my original boy. He is just, I love Spike so much. Like, bless his soul, man. We all love Spike, you know? Spike is just one of the best characters in all of MLP. So I'm just like, please do not massacre my boy Spike. But my boy is no longer my boy. My boy is now my man, dude. Spike in Generation 5 is a little bit weird. Like, I want to say he's not my Spike, but I feel like he is my Spike. Like, I think I just have to warm up to him a little bit more. But I do like Generation 5 Spike. I do like Generation 5 Spike. I think I can call him my man Spike. Cause he's pretty cool. He's pretty funny. I like Spike in Generation 5. His voice actor though is, I don't think I'm gonna get used to that voice. Like, it's not bad voice acting or anything. It's, you know, it's solid voice acting, you know? It's not like he's doing a bad job or anything, but it just doesn't feel like Spike, you know? You grew up with Spike for such a long time with, you know, you had Kathy's voice, and just going from Kathy to whoever schmuck is voicing Spike now, it's weird, dude. It's real weird. And going back to the dragons, I swear, dude, like, every single time they introduce something like the dragons, they give me like 20 more questions that they will never be answered. I swear. I still have so many questions, and I feel like none of them are gonna be answered. 'Cause with this chapter, it kind of marks the end of the whole Opaline arc or whatever. Because chapter 6 is weird, because the first 3 episodes are, you know, like, basically the finale to all the Opaline stuff, which is cool. And then the 4th episode's just, like, a 44-minute special with, like, some new stuff. And I'm just like, okay, wait a minute. So, like, why are the previous 3 episodes not a part of chapter 5? Because it really feels like chapter 5 ended so abruptly. I'm just like, okay, you could have given more time for them to finish the last 3 episodes, put them into chapter 5, and have the first 5 chapters be like season 1. Because it really feels like, yeah, we just basically ended the season, you know? Because I don't know why they split this up into chapters. Like, realistically, it's just, hey, a new batch of season 1 episodes. Like, that's all it is, man. They try to say chapters, but no, it's literally just, hey, we finished some more episodes for season 1. Here you go. Like, seriously, ending it with 5 chapters, Oh, it's the perfect number to end it at. Are you kidding me? Why? Why did you do this to me? I have 5 different families that I have to feed. And because you ended the season at chapter 6, I now have 0 cheeseburgers left in my cardboard safe. God. And here's another thing. Here is another thing. Before we get into the secrets of the Glimmer or whatever the freak that special was, I noticed something in chapter 4. Yes, chapter 4. And I pointed it out in, I believe, my last scripted video in chapter 4. There was a certain box. No, not you, Mr. Box, who is now a permanent character into the Mr. MLP lore. I'm talking about a certain blue box. No, not you, Izzy, you're not a box. This stupid little hexagonal, pentagonal, stupid whatever shape, like hexagonal, this stupid little blue box is. It showed up again. It showed up again in chapter 6. Why? Why is it here? Why, please? Why is it here? Like, actually, though, why is it here? Like, the castle. The castle came from the box. This box, it came from the main 6, you know? The castle. Why does Opaline have the freaking box in the first place? This is in Opaline's lair. Why does she have the box? Why does she have Twilight's castle? Why did Twilight's castle go back into the freaking box? Like, why? Why do you feel the need to make the model, render the model, place it specifically in Opaline's lair, and have it appear in 2 different chapters? I mean, you literally just pointing out, being like, hey, you remember the box, right? You remember this, right? We remember it too, but we're not going to talk about it. You're killing me, Mr. Small. Again, you'll solve one question, and you give me 20 different questions. And now that freaking Opaline's lair is now just a huge tree. Is the box just gone now? Is it just out of here? Is it just bingo bango, let's never see it again? Oh, like, come on. I was so curious with this box. I thought they were actually gonna do something with the box. I thought they were just doing like a cool little if the real perceptive ones will notice this, and they're gonna be like, whoa, I can't wait for that thing to show up again. But it didn't show up again. Well, it technically did, but it did. No, they didn't even mention it. Also, there's a freaking mirror. I remember there's a freaking mirror or something that Sunny freaking pulls out, and it has freaking Luna on the freaking mirror, just freaking. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's talk about the actual chapter 6 part of this chapter, the Secrets of Glimmer thing. It was a special. It was a 44-minute special. I want to get this huge positive out of the way. The animation is, like, I want to say good now. Like, oh. Like, it's consistent. It's, like, solidly consistent now. Like, there's I didn't see a single moment in Secrets of Glimmer where I'm just like, oh, that was kind of bad. Like, remember in chapter 1 where it's just constantly just like, oh my god, that looked horrible. Oh my god. And then just a random, like, 5 seconds of just the smoothest animation ever. There are still those moments of just really fluid animation, but it's not as jarring anymore, because now, like, the whole entire episode now is just, like, consistently solid now, and I love it. Like, I'm actually looking at the thing, and I'm just like, I don't want to throw up right now. I'm so happy. Like, they have grown. The people animating this show have, like, improved so much from chapter 1, and I love that so much. Like, they've truly just gone on a journey. The whole team working on Make Your Mark has just gone through a journey. They've proven that they can do some stuff if they really try. Which kind of makes me sad, because I didn't fully really enjoy Secrets of Glimmer. Also, what is with the name Glimmer and, like, this freaking Starlight Village? Like, are you just making a cheeky reference? Or, like, are you just baiting all the theorists out there? Or do you just hate theorists? Does the team just hate theorists? Because I swear, seriously, Starlight Village, Secrets of Glimmer, Starlight Glimmer. Are you kidding me? Like, come on, just please let me rest. Let my lore-filled brain rest. I want to stop asking questions, I swear. Anyway, the first 15 to 20 minutes of this episode, I really enjoyed. Like, really enjoyed it. Like, I was having a good time. I was laughing, and the comedy was on point, and I was really invested in the whole mystery of just what the freak is going on with this village. You know, what the freak is going on? And then they actually gave me the answer. I'm just like, okay, yeah, that's an answer. But before we get into the villain, let's talk about Comet. So this little lad right here is a new character to show up and Make Your Mark, and I actually love this guy. This guy is awesome. I actually love this guy. I'm probably gonna cook up a new name for this guy, because I don't want to call him Comet. Like, I'm probably gonna call him something different. I don't know what it is yet. I'll probably figure it out in whenever Chapter 7 comes out. God, Chapter 7. Oh my god, I've already been through 7. Oh, I can't speak! But anyway, I was watching this episode, and there's, like, a specific moment in the episode where, like, Comet is just like, hey, Izzy, you can't skate? Well, I can't skate either, you know? Like, hey, let's skate together, but let's do it, like, I came up with this thing called, like, trip skating. You know, I can teach you real quick. You just basically, you trip, but instead you skate. It's really cool, you know? So let's trip skate together. Ayy. But that moment in the episode made me both really love Comet and already love Izzy in Generation 5. I think she's awesome. So, you know, I already loved Izzy, so, you know, it was just Izzy being Izzy, you know? But I'm just like, oh, okay. I'm shipping these two. I am hard shipping Comet and Izzy. I don't care what anybody's... I like slamming my desk. I am shipping these two so hard. And I popped up when this screenshot you're looking at right now. I popped up so hard when I saw that, because you want to know something. Every single chapter, and I mean every single chapter, there is a moment where Izzy does a specific face where both of her eyelids or both of her pupils just kind of separate and go in opposite directions. Every single video that I've made on Generation 5 has a freaking Izzy face. I'm calling them Izzy faces, but just look at, like, the thumbnails for my Generation 5 videos, and you will see the Izzy faces. And this is what I call... It's not a full Izzy face, but it's close to an Izzy face. Like, this is pretty close to an Izzy face. I'm shipping these two. They just have similar just traits, and I'm just like, they have to get together. I swear to, please, 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 please. I know every single time I want something in Generation 5, it never freaking happens, but please, I'm begging you, give me one bone. Give me one nice, juicy, moist bone. Give me a bone that has gone through an adventure, a journey of epic proportions, where it's traveled across the world and spoken several different languages. Please. 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 Now let's talk about arguably the worst part of this chapter. This gal. So we all know how Opaline was in chapter 1, 2, and 3. Pretty bad villain, didn't really do anything, and kind of just did the same stuff over and over again. And it wasn't until chapter 4, and really this chapter, where I really started to actually like Opaline. Because Opaline has a personality. She actually got menacing, and she actually, like, had, like, proper motives. Well, she had a pretty cool motive, you know? She had a history with the history of Equestria, and she ended up being pretty cool, all things considered. I like how Opaline ended up. Aurora, though, Aurora is the most bland, plain villain. Just, oh, I do not like Aurora at all. I can't remember a single thing Aurora said, because she has no charisma, no charm, says the most generic, boring things, and barely does anything. Like, she does do stuff technically, but all she does is just purr at ponies, and they fall under her spell. Not to be confused with actually good content of, the MLP song Under Our Spell, but, moving on. She's just so boring. Like, even in the final climax, she doesn't do anything. She doesn't swipe her claws, she doesn't pounce, she doesn't attack, she just gives up, pretty much. She just pretty much gives up when the ponies realize that, oh, they can throw snowballs, and the effect of her purring or whatever, her mind control, doesn't affect the ponies anymore. So I'm just like, wow, okay. Also, she's stupid. She is comically stupid. Like, there are a couple moments where she's just stupid. Like, she mistaked, like, a fake portal that was made out of arts and crafts as a real portal. She mistaked a whole bunch of light bulbs stuck together, tied together, as, like, some sort of special star. Like, are you serious? I'm supposed to feel threatened by this character? Are you serious? And there's, like, other moments in the episode where she just is just not menacing at all. She's just kind of stupid. Like, and again, her character is basically having no character. Her character is being a villain. A boring villain. Twitch, on the other hand, Twitch is weird. I don't understand Twitch. Like, at least Twitch has, like, he has a one-note personality, but at least it's, like, a charisma. No, I don't want to say charisma. Like, it's a something one-note personality. Like, it's something, and, it's, like, it's not a boring one-note. Even though I don't like the one-note, it's not a boring one note. Although it is kind of a boring one note. It's hard to explain. It's just Twitch is, like, also kind of nothing, but it's a better kind of nothing. And also, I will like to point out that Twitch does seem to be a little bit more mischievous and smart than Aurora, because Twitch really seems to be the bunny behind the plans, you know, just kind of be like, hey, here's what we do, this is what we do, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm curious, I'm like, where did Twitch come from? Like, we've seen bunnies in Generation 5 and how different they are compared to Generation 4. And then we just have, like, a normal freaking bunny in Generation 5. Like, a bunny that looks similar to what a bunny would look like in Generation 4. So I'm just like, what? Why? When? Where? How? What does it relate to? And also, what is Aurora? I originally thought she was a griffin, but she's not a griffin because she doesn't have the beak as her nose. So, what is Aurora? Also, where did the freaking Aurora corns or whatever they're called, the new unicorns, where did they come from? Why are there different realms? Like, that's a thing now, just realms, like different dimensions. Huh? What? Why different? Hold on, we're talking about My Little Pony here. We're talking about Equestria. What do you mean different realms? What am I watching here? Like, huh? I'm just so confused. Like I said, answer one question, give us 20 different questions. And also, there's a brother. Aurora has a brother. I don't know where the freak the brother is. Like, the brother just kind of comes out of nowhere, just does his just evil little dialogue at the end there. He didn't even show up on screen. He just literally said something and from presumably probably miles away, and Aurora's just like, "Yup, heard you, big bro. I totally got you, yeah." Like does he have telepathic powers? Does he just send messages through the mind, or is the brother in her mind? Like I don't get it. Like, also, Aurora's methods are just like, hey, I want to travel the realms. Why though? I am 95% sure that we will get answers as to why Aurora wants to travel the realms. So I'm not going to critique it, but it's kind of lame though that it just doesn't help Aurora's whole villain shtick for this part of the chapter, because again, like, without me really knowing why she wants to travel the realms, it just makes her even more of a less interesting character. It's just, she's just so boring, dude. And at least when Opaline wasn't doing anything, the voice actor for Opaline kind of sold her character though. And like, I really love whoever voice acted Opaline. Vocal performances was on fleek. Love the vocal performances. But with Aurora, again, it's just boring. It's just a boring, just, there's no like charm or personality put into the voice. It feels. I don't feel anything. So yeah, I really wanted to love this last little bit for the chapter, but yeah, once it kind of got past the last 15 minutes, it was my least favorite part of the chapter, because at least, even though the first 3 episodes of the chapter were a little wonky, I'm not gonna lie, it was still a little wonky, especially dialogue-wise. I still really enjoyed it, you know, because it was a nice little, I'm just gonna call it a season finale, because that's pretty much what it is. It was a nice little season finale. I really enjoyed it, you know. What else is there? Oh yeah, chapter 4, still the best chapter, no doubt. Chapter 4 is still the best chapter. And the songs, I'm gonna get destroyed for this, but yeah, they were just okay. They were pretty mediocre. And they were all right, you know. The songs that stand out to me the most are the Opaline song because of just how freaking cool Opaline was in that part. And the flute song in Secrets of the Glimmer, because the flute was actually pretty cool. The flute was kind of gaming. The flute was gaming. Also, whoever does the freaking musical score, the background music, the OST, whatever, that guy's improving, dude. That guy is in. Sorry, I just looked at my screen and I just saw the pink character just stand in a pose very stilly, and it was staring at me, and I was just like, oh, don't hurt me, you know. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, OST guy. Clap it up for the OST guy. He has improved. He has improved. I've noticed. Also, the camera work, again, animation, fantastic, very good. Pip, see, you guys are new to me talking about Generation 5. I had this thing with Pip. I thought Pip was fine. She didn't really leave any sort of opinion on me in the movie. And I hated her for, like, the first 3 chapters, and then chapter 4 came around, and Pip became my favorite pony out of the new main 6. And Pip has never reached that quality again. I miss chapter 4 Pip. I miss chapter 4 Pip. Like, she's still way better than chapter 1 through 3 Pip, but I miss my chapter 4 Pip. I miss her so much. Like, there are still glimpses of chapter 4 Pimp. Not Pimp? Pimp? Not Pimp, not Pimp, not Pimp. There are still glimpses of chapter 4 Pip. Pip! But, you know, I just don't fully feel her coming back to me. I'm sorry, it's a sore subject. Wait a minute, is this person playing on a keyboard? What the frick? Man, dude, just the overall writing quality of the show has definitely improved a lot. It's still not the best. It's still wonky. It still needs improvement. But just, man, it's been a journey that both the team working on the show and that we as the consumers have gone through. Just, it's been pretty cool seeing just everything about this show just slowly improve through time, because it just makes it feel like that the team is like properly listening to feedback and actively wanting to improve on what they're doing. It shows that they care, like they actually have a passion for what they're making, and I really like that, you know. In a world where, like, a lot of stuff feels really soulless and just made with minimal effort, it's always nice when there's, like, a piece of media, entertainment media out there, you know, given to us by a company, and it doesn't feel soulless, you know? Like, that's just awesome. That's just great. And I think that's all I have to say for chapter 6. At least I think so. I've probably forgotten something. I'm not sure. I'm really gonna miss Opaline. Like, going through this video actually, like, showed me how much I actually really enjoyed Opaline. I'm going to miss Opaline. Damn, dude. Man. Oh man, I'm gonna miss Opaline. Let's hope that the next villain is a banger. Like a legitimate banger. Like they actually make a legitimate banger! I have high hopes for Season 2. Chapter 7, if you will. I have high hopes. I'm hoping that this chapter will take a little bit more time, so that they can really just work on everything and truly just massively improve like they did with chapter 4. Because, oh man, if they just go through one more just improvement phase, Make Your Mark is actually going to be good.